Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Today we are looking at the Valaverse Action Force, and I apologise if I'm going to butcher this name, the Dia de los Muertos, which I believe translates to Day of the Dead. Sidewinder. This started out as a convention exclusive. I think it was Legions Con. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong there. But has been appearing in valaverse's mystery box drop that occurred last week, I believe. And I was fortunate enough to grab one, and this is what I managed to score out of it, which is a figure I was going to pick up on the next valaverse drop, which is, I believe, on the 7th. That's subject to change. But I wanted to get this review out because this guy is looking absolutely sweet, and you can actually see me in the reflection there. But I wanted to also just, I don't normally do packaging shots, but because this is a special figure, I wanted to give a full look at it because it's got a new style packaging for Valaverse this time around that he's implementing within this series going forward. But I also wanted to show off the brown shipper box. I'm not a fan of brown shipper boxes because obviously they obscure the figure, but the artwork on this one is actually really nice because it's got the 3 variations of the potential pulls you can get 4 different head options for this figure, and they're all very nice. I think I've got this version, the normal version, yes. I think this is just the standard one. I think it's the other 2 that are rarer variants, but just getting in and taking a look at this guy in the packaging really quick. So I've got a nice purple background. I will admit I'm a bit biased. Purple is my second favourite colour on top of black, so this figure is already winning for me. But as you can see, it comes with a myriad of accessories, as Valaverse always does. And then we'll just take a look at the back here, so you can take a look at the file card. And as you can see already, this style packaging is the new style packaging. They've gone for a more, I believe it's a 4 Horsemen inspired card back, where instead of the blister card being sort of glued onto the actual card, you just peel these backs and then you can slide the card right out. So if you want to pause the video and take a good look at the file card there, get some nice stunning artwork for the file card picture there. Again, I apologise if I'm going to butcher the pronunciation of the name. Federico Ruiz. I do apologise. I'm not Mexican or Spanish speaking, so I apologise for not pronouncing the name correctly. But you also get a nice, stunning shot of the figure there itself. But yeah, let's take a look at this. And I love this new way of, because you can preserve your action points on the start of the card. So let's just get the actual figure out. And there he is in the blister card. I'm going to do a little skip here for a minute because I need to cut this guy out. And when you see him, he'll be out of his blister card and you'll see all of his various accessories out really quick. So just bear with me while I do that. Okay, so got him out, the card with all of his accessories, and we're going to take a look at him. I popped him on the stand for a second here because I'm working with an uneven surface, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure you can tell that the table is slightly slanted. It's just because of the floor at the minute. The carpet is being replaced. But let's just take a look at a lot of the accessories first, shall we? We'll start off with what I'm going to deem my favourites. He comes with these 2 Uzis. Again, I'm not a gun guy, so if you guys in the comments who are gun guys can identify what type of Uzi / semi-automatic or automatic weapons these are my favourite ones that he's done so far. They come with them, and each one comes with this silencer, I'm assuming. Is this a type of silencer for it? You get one of each of these, and they just clip onto the barrel like so. I'm assuming they're silencers, but Yeah, they made the gun a bit bigger and more play features, I suppose. And then he comes with this AK. I'm assuming it's an AK type. It looks like an AK. Again, I'm not a gun guy, so in the comments below, comes with a grenade launcher and a new style of mag that we're going to start seeing in the upcoming weapons pack. It's a double clip mag where it's just 2 clips, I believe, that's just wrapped around each other. So whenever you are out in the field, you need to do a quick reload, you just pop out, flip it around, and then pop back in. But it's got some nice colour into it, some brown on there. It's really nice. Probably going to display him with this one as his main weapon. And then, as with the previous sidewinder, it comes with this big knife. Oh, that's kind of interesting. It's mainly all black, but it does appear to have this... I'm not sure how well the camera's going to pick this up. But when you shine it, it does have like a slight silver to it. There's a very subtle silver on the bottom. So it kind of reminds me of Damascus. You know, it's like a subtle Damascus style look to it. But comes with that along with this sheath. And then he comes with his operator helmet, which also has the night vision goggles attachment that you just clip in. And it has the new sort of earpieces that we're starting to see come with these helmets, with the new sort of communications headset style. And the binocs now have the hinges, whereas before you plug it, reverse it, and then it would tap back in with the up position. And then, as always with valaverse, you get a myriad of extra hands. So you get 2 fists, and they are done in the green style this time around. You get 2 cupping hands, and then you get 2 sea grip hands, I believe they're called. So you get a myriad of accessories as always with these. That's one thing I believe that valaverse absolutely excels in when it comes to Action Force figures, and that's one thing I really love, is the fact that you just get a lot of options with each figure. So let's pull all these to the side and take a look at the actual figure itself. Now, Sidewinder has quickly become quite a standout favourite in my valaverse collection. If you guys want to see a sort of like collection tour that I've got at some point, leave a comment below and I'll do a little video on that. But yeah, Sidewinder has become quite a nice little standout character within my shelf. I don't typically like to get 2 of the same character. I like to get one definitive version of the character, unless it's a character that I really like. And this Day of the Dead Sidewinder I had to pick up just because A, the artwork on the card back was beautiful, and to me, I like characters that have a bit of a unique standout look to them. And when he has the I don't know the actual name, I'm just going to call it face paint. I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone. So when I saw the figure, especially with the variants with like the different sort of subtle colours, I believe one's blue, one's an orange or a red if I'm not mistaken, I knew I had to pick this up because I like these unique standout sort of looks for them. And comparing him to his original, I like black is my all-time favourite colour, so I like the sort of black operator look for him. I think it gives him that sort of edge, if that makes sense. But he's basically the exact same as he was in his original here, just decked out in all black and with a new face paint. So zooming in real nicely there, that sort of face paint is just absolutely gorgeous. I think Bobby and his sculpting team and the paint and the factory absolutely nailed it here. Just the subtle details, like you can tell that going forward with this series and beyond, he really is pushing the absolute limits as to what decos can be done, what sort of different textures can be implemented into these figures, because as we've seen lately, especially with Hasbro, prices are increasing, but it feels like quality is going down. And that's not a diss at Hasbro or anything like that. It's just the reality, unfortunately. Whereas the one thing consistently I've seen from valaverse is quality has certainly gone up, but prices have gone down. He's recently announced that going forward, a lot of the figures are now coming down to like I think it's like $23.99 now for your basic figures. It's different here in the UK because obviously we're a different conversion rate, but nonetheless, it still remains true that he is actively trying to keep the costs down on the customers, and that cannot be praised more. Absolute. So just popping him off his stand real quick here so we can actually get a good look at the new gear. I'm going to put the old sidewinder off to the side. Comes with this new style vest, which if you follow valaverse's social medias, he has just also revealed some of the contents of the upcoming gear tin, which I am absolutely going to pick at least 2 of those up. Yeah, so comes with this new style vest. It comes with the same belt as the previous one, just again in this all black. Mine's coming out of the tabs a little bit there. Again, this guy's just fresh out of the packaging. But he still retains the neck tattoo that goes all the way down on his arm, so the exact same there. But yeah, just looking at that new face paint, it is absolutely beautiful. And it's clean. I can't see any distinct blemishes where it shouldn't be. So I can't overstate how well this figure has turned out. As with all valaverse, all the gear is removable, so you can take off his grenade belts, you can remove the grenades and the tear gas canisters, his hands and all that lot, swap out his heads and things like that for different looks. I'm not going to do that just now because I need to give this guy a little bit of a warm bath treatment because he is extremely rigid at the moment. But I will try and do a little bit of posing for you. So as with all standard valaverse figures, he retains all the standard articulation. He has bicep, he has a butterfly joint, sorry, at the top, double hinged at the bicep and elbow joints, and standard wrist rotations and pivots. Ball joint at the neck and the top of the head for a great range of motion. I believe there isn't a ball jointed at the waist, but again this is restricted due to the vest at the moment. Double knee as always. Boot swivel. You can hear how rigid mine is because he's just fresh out of the packaging, out of the cold. It's quite cold here in the UK at the minute. And then forward facing pin for rocker on the foot. So all the standard articulation you can get with a valaverse. But let me know what you guys think. Are you hoping to pick one up? Are you looking for a specific variant of the new face sculpt? I was hoping for the blue, if I'm being honest. I'm not sure which one the blue is. I think the blue one, if I'm serving memory correctly, is the one with the spider web. I'll have to look at reference photos. But as a semi-completionist, I would like to try and get the other 2 variations. But those are rarer. I think there's only 100 of each, if I remember correctly. Again, correct me in the comments down below if I'm mistaken. But let me know what you guys think. Are you planning on picking up anything from the new valaverse wave that's coming out on the 7th of November? All being well, if I remember correctly. What's your favourite valaverse figure so far? As always, like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.